what did I learn and implement during that personal stylist session with Gloria? Probably the first thing that she pointed out that I never really appreciated until having the session with her was the fact that my closet opens up.
That you have a closet that you can open and see everything is like huge, because I'm always of the mindset that like you want to be able to see as much of what you have as possible.
I probably looked at the way my closet doors were before as a negative, just because they open out this way and it kind of takes up space. Luckily, I think I have a nice sized bedroom, so it's really not that big of a deal, and it closes nicely and is out of the way. But I always used to have closet doors that like slide into each other so they don't take up space this way. But then obviously when you have those sliding doors, it's either covering one entire side or the other, where this one you can open up the closet and see the whole thing. So this is pretty much all of my nicer clothes. Anything that's not like this that I would fold and put in my dresser is pretty much in here, and all of my shoes are on the bottom as well. So she really highlighted to me that being able to see your entire wardrobe when you're trying to pick out an outfit and piece something together is super important, because sometimes you forget that you have a certain piece in your closet until you see the entire thing and you're like, oh, I actually have more to work with. Going into this wardrobe audit with Gloria, I thought that I was gonna have to buy a completely new wardrobe after it was done. Multiple reasons. One, I had lost already about 20 pounds. I lost an additional 20 pounds since then, but I had started losing weight and I thought that all of the clothes just weren't gonna fit me, weren't gonna work anymore, and just weren't my style, because I probably was buying things just out of comfortability and practicality so that I could look like, you know, a hard news TV reporter back when I was in that industry. But then once she looked at everything, she was like, you know, you only need a couple of pieces in order to really elevate this wardrobe. So I actually have the list with me. I might as well look at it really quickly. So one of the things that she told me to get on the list was just a pair of black suede pointy toe heels, which I did end up getting. And I wear these all the time. Like, I've worn them to weddings, I've worn them for professional events. They're so comfortable. I think I got pretty much everything that she put on the list from Nordstrom Rack, but these are a pair of just really classic black suede point-toed heels by Mark Fisher, and they have a really nice thick block heel, so they're super duper comfortable. She recommended that I get some different daytime heeled boots, because we were just entering the fall season, and funny enough, this is a year later and we're kind of entering the fall again, and I did buy a couple of different pairs. These are some of my favorites that I got since. Now, she recommended getting some more nude colored shoes and some that are tighter around the ankle, because I was wearing a lot of pants that needed to be hemmed a little bit in order to hit me properly on the leg. And once I hemmed them and bought shoes like this that kind of highlight your ankle and bring that leg in, it was so much more flattering. I wear these. They're not the most comfortable, but they're really cute. And I've worn this with so many of my dress pants. Here is another pair. These are probably my favorite boots ever, of just light ankle boots. It's funny, when I saw the ones that I just showed you, I was like, oh, those are perfect. Those are the ones that they were the perfect color. They're gonna match with a lot of things. But when I saw these, I was like, oh, these are so much fun. And funny enough, I thought I wasn't gonna wear them as much, but I've worn them so much. I got engaged in these ankle boots as well. So they really are my favorite, and they've been much more versatile than I thought. They're not the most comfortable, but they're cute, and they're another pair of daytime ankle boot heels that are perfect for the fall. Oh, she also recommended that I needed to get some new denim. I got some black, gray, light wash, and a straight leg. I still have those same denim that I bought pretty much right after I had the wardrobe session with her. Also, some fashion baseball caps. Let me bring those over. I actually stole recently this baseball cap from my brother because it fits me perfectly. Grew up a Yankees fan, and it actually has the opening in the back because I always like to put my ponytail through here. So I was happy to take this off his hands. But I also wanted some other fashion plain baseball caps that I could wear maybe when I'm on the set of a production shoot that I'm managing at the time, or just to be, you know, nice and fashionable, a nice little addition. I love this kind of minty green color. I think I got this. Did I get this? I got at Athleta, which I love the color. I'll probably wear it a lot more during the fall. And then I got, of course, a nice plain black one. I was gonna get more of a brown or tan one before, but ever since I've highlighted my hair, I feel like the black ends up popping off a little bit more. So these have definitely been worn since the wardrobe audit with Gloria.
And this is actually, if you want to do a darker color on camera, something like a burgundy actually translates slightly better than if you were to do an all black look. All black can get very lost.
Yeah.
But instead, if you want to do like a deep navy or a burgundy or an eggplant, like those are ways to do darker colors on camera while not getting lost, you know, as just a black silhouette.
Yeah, true. She helped bring life to pieces that I did really like, but I wasn't wearing them for whatever reason. Maybe it was because I wasn't pairing them very well with other things, or maybe I just didn't have the confidence at the time to wear it as much. And after that wardrobe audit, this shirt, I feel like if you've watched any content by me, you've probably seen me wear this shirt multiple times. The funny thing is, I had only worn it once for some branded shoots or branded photo shoots that I was doing for my website. And then Gloria put this together with a couple of different outfits, and now I wear it all the time. And part of the reason why I love this so much is not just because it's white and I like the lighter colors, but because it's a square neck. And I feel like just with my body type, with the way my upper body is shaped, the square neckline looks really, really nice. So I did start getting much more shirts that were this square neckline. Let's see if I can find other ones to show you. When it comes to like these little, and I'm sure everybody deals with them, like the hanger things, what do you think is the best way to hide these guys?
So most of the time I would say cut them off.
Yeah, I was like, a lot of times I cut them off unless it does for this outfit or this blouse in particular, it does help keep it on the hanger.
Yes.
Like, like there are some where I feel like it doesn't even need it, but this one in particular.
So it's like for something like this, the best way to hang it is either folding it because it will stretch on a hanger and you'll get those hanger bumps, or folding it and placing it over like a pant hanger.
Kind of like a pant. Okay, gotcha.
So for this, that's useful for displaying it in the store, and that is one way to wear it, but it just always gets in the way.
Yeah.
So when they're up here, like this one is, where it's
literally like right.
Yeah. Then, so here actually, okay, so this is not great because it gets in the way, but this here, the snap, that's to put around your bra strap and keep it in place.
Oh, I never do that.
That's super useful because this square neckline, it can, depending on like your shoulders, sort of move and reveal your bra strap.
Yeah,
so that's
can we do that now? Oh my goodness, I've never done that before. I was like, that's such a good idea.
It's a useful part of the construction. So here, you put it around that, snap it in, and then it'll stay.
Game changer. Oh, this one's also a nice square neckline. I don't know if you can really see, but right there. This I ended up getting tailored after the session, and now it fits me so much nicer. There are still probably a few things that I want to implement from our session. Now, these were in good shape when her and I first had our session, but now the heel is practically completely rubbed out. Actually, you can't even see the rubber part on this one anymore. These used to be my favorite beige heels, just nude heels that went with everything. I really love, this is called a Dorsey heel. I didn't know that until our session. And I think I really love Dorsey heels because they really help to elongate your leg because there's nothing cutting off the ankle. Eventually, I think I would like to get another pair of nude Dorsey heels, but the other day I was at Nordstrom Rack and I tried on a pair that were a little bit darker than this. I don't know if you could tell, but obviously this heel is much lighter than my actual skin tone, and I found a pair by Steve Madden that were my same exact skin tone, and I think I liked those a little bit better than this color. I've been so comfortable with them and I love them so much that it's still hard for me to purchase a new pair, especially that's like a different color that I'm not used to, even though it matches with my skin tone way better than these. But these eventually need to go and replace them with new ones. Maybe I'll get Lubies. One thing that she did mention was about drawer space. I think I'm eventually going to get a new dresser that has more shallow drawer space.
You can, fold things in a way that you can see it.
True.
Where if it's deeper, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna have to layer things this way, like stack them, in order to really take full advantage of the width of the straw, the depth of the straw, but you end up forgetting what you have at the bottom.
But when I read Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, her book, she also says the same thing, that it's much better to store your clothes, if you're going to fold your clothes, to store them in shallow drawers. Eventually, that is something that I would also like to implement because my drawer space is not looking very nice. Hiring a personal stylist. To some people, it might seem a little excessive. I know to some of my friends and family members, they were like, you're not even really on TV anymore. Why are you hiring a personal stylist? The reason why I did, and the reason why I think it helped me so much, is because sometimes I think we just get so caught up in our own bubbles, whether it's our own work bubbles, our own family and friend bubbles, that we lose part of ourselves in that. So I think before I was so focused on my career and just people taking me seriously and maybe even looking older than I was so that people would respect me more, because that was an issue, not necessarily an issue, but something that I was bumping into a lot at my previous job, was once people found out how old I was, I felt like they didn't take me as seriously. And the truth of the matter is, I know that my work is good and that my work should be taken seriously and that I do deserve respect, and I should be able to wear whatever is most authentic and comfortable and exciting and fun for me. I'm all about trying to progress and better yourself, and hiring a personal stylist for me was kind of a personal development move, because I realized that my style wasn't really that good anymore, and it wasn't because I didn't want to be stylish. If you're someone who doesn't care about personal style, then you don't need to watch this video, but it's something that I always liked. And eventually I think I had this belief that was like, oh, personal style, that's not something that could be taken seriously. So I just pushed it to the side. And then once I invested in it, I realized, wow, I feel like I'm able to show myself more authentically to the world because I'm wearing things that I actually like, and I'm wearing pieces that I really enjoy and that excites me. And when you wear things that excite you, that excitement and that joy and that energy projects out into the world. I definitely think that people feel more of this higher energy from me, because not just from investing in better personal style, but also just in admitting that I don't know everything. And I think that's the difference between a low self-esteem, a high self-esteem, and a healthy self-esteem. When you have a healthy self-esteem, you're still receptive to outside advice, to outside criticism, to outside help in general, and I felt like I needed help with my personal style in order to show up in the world more authentically. So if you want to work with Gloria, all of her information is down in the description box below. If you did not see the video of our personal stylist session together, then make sure you go and see that video as well. Or if you're here because you saw that video and you wanted to see what I learned and implemented, then I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell to see more lifestyle videos just like this.